Yes, 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 Etsy family. Hope you guys are well. Guys, I'm back again with another updated Etsy news video. So, guys, remember, I got a whole playlist of breaking news, new news that are coming out. So, please check out the playlist so you can stay updated with what's going on in the world of Etsy. And this video is another one, guys. Now, at the time of doing this video, we've heard some changes very recently that are coming up. So stay right to the end so you at least see what's going on. What the hell is going on Etsy again, man? Again. And listen, like I said, do check out my video, my last one on the gift mode, which is up here. For those of you that don't know, just got to get your listings picked up or designed in a way so that they do get picked up by the algorithm. I would say the new algorithm in a sense, because it is a kind of new algorithm, the gift mode algorithm, where the customization or the personalization are the kind of listings that are really starting to reap the rewards for this. So do check out my last video. But anyways, let's get going with this madness. So look, Etsy news, man. Listen, you can actually go on Etsy and do check out their news. They do update things. I mean, they do have some interesting stuff here anyway, where they talked about, obviously, their massive campaign on the gift mode recently and various things. So do check out etsy.com/news. But what I wanted to do really today is to go deep into the latest news at the time of doing this video. And so we're going to check it out, man. And it's really about kind of onboarding changes, more charges that are coming up. And listen, it's quite a lot going on. So listen, I'm gonna do a shout out to Pod Insights channel. Thank you, because they've actually got some good links to the information, which I will also link below in my description. So you can actually, after this video, have a little read on this new kind of onboarding changes and charges that they're introducing for mainly the new sellers. So do check out the links below. But like I said, shout out to Pod Insights channel for kind of showing us where this information is, right? But yeah, let me get into this madness. So look, check it out, man. This announcement, you can see this announcement. This was about a week ago. It's by Etsy staff. So look, it says, look, I'm Brendan and I've been leading Etsy support team for the past 6 years. We support buyers and sellers at every step of the journey. Every day our team works to ensure Etsy is a safe and trusted place to shop. We know every order is an opportunity to make impressions for shoppers. Let me get into the madness though. We'll be making changes over the next few months, right? They're going to be making some updates to the shop. This is where it gets interesting. That's why we're going to be making updates to the shop onboarding processes, so we can better protect the amazing marketplace and community we built together. So what are they going to be doing in terms of this kind of onboarding process? Well, this is exactly what they're going to be doing. They're going to be adding an enhanced identity check to the shop setup process. So these are kind of new checks for new sellers, right? New stores. So we'll add a new method of identity check that asks new shop owners to upload a photo ID, a driver's license or passport, take a selfie using their computer or phone. I mean, look, to be honest, from my side, let's just take like every kind of step as we do this. Personally, I think it's good to have an enhanced kind of identity check. You know, I think with all the scams that have been going on, you know, and the growth of scamming, it's been crazy lately. So for me, in terms of protection and security, I kind of like this. I think that, you know, identity checks is a good thing, but that's my personal opinion. And I think anything that can protect our stores is a good thing, right? Number 2, introducing a shop setup fee to support the enhanced security and verification. Now, I knew this one was coming. We'll start by introducing this fee to some new shop. Yeah, this bit I don't understand when it's saying we'll start by introducing this fee to some new shops. I mean, what do you mean some new shops? Either all new shops or none. I mean, I don't get that bit. They'll pay a one-time setup fee of $15 before they can open for business. Wow, okay, that's interesting. We'll clearly communicate if the fees apply during the shop setup process. So I guess for those of you that for those that are going to be setting up a new shop, they'll be able to see it. But I don't understand why it's some new shops. That bit I don't get. I mean, you either introduce it for everybody or not. You know, can someone explain that in the comments below? Why, you know, and also drop a comment below if you know anything else apart from what I'm kind of going through. Drop it in the comment below, guys, because I'd be interested. Look, I can understand why you'd have a fee, because I'm sure that the setup for the security and verification is not free. I mean, you know, it will cost. You know, I guess there may be some kind of software involved or something that needs setting up, and there's a cost in that. So obviously they need to reimburse or get that cost back or that money back through a setup fee. Yeah. $15 seems quite a bit, but I guess it's reasonable in the whole scheme of things. If you want added security, then I guess you got to pay for it, right? But I don't understand when it says some new shops. I don't get that. Number 3, exploring changes to payment schedules for new shops. Okay, we're looking into changes to the payment schedules for new shops until they have a proven track record sales of an Etsy. These changes may affect how long new shops need to wait for their funds to become available. Okay, that's interesting. So new shops need to prove themselves. Etsy's gonna be holding some of the funds back. Doesn't say for how long. It doesn't actually. It's quite vague. Again, it's quite vague. Again, you know, how long are they gonna keep funds for? You know, how long? When are you gonna be known as a proven seller for them not to hold the funds? You know, these are questions. There's a lot of vague information. I don't like vague. I like clarity. I love clarity. And this is what annoys me sometimes, is that I love the marketplace. Etsy is like, I love it, right? But I just love clarity too. So yeah, these updates to new shop onboarding are just one part of our larger focus on keeping Etsy safe. So it looks like that what's been happening in terms of scams and things like that, obviously Etsy has taken note and are looking to really focus on safety of the Etsy sellers or the Etsy marketplace in general. And I think that's a good thing. And I do think that some of the changes are important, to be fair. But I do want a bit more clarity. So elevating the high quality items you create to curate. In recent months, we also introduced a new From Etsy section in messages, okay, to help make it clear which messages are sent from Etsy staff members. Yeah, I mean, that's important. Definitely, that was important. Because, you know, like I said, what's been going on, you know, recently with the huge amount of scams, and you can just go to YouTube and see people that I've gone through their stories of shops being shut down and scamming and all sorts. It's quite a lot. So what it looks like is Etsy are clearly trying to address this, and they're trying to introduce things that add more security to the stores. Again, here's another one: double down on enforcement of our handmade policy through updated technology to remove listings and shops from Etsy that don't meet our policies, right? So guys, I think, look, I'm a very firm believer in checking and making sure things are done properly, right? And I'm a firm believer of checking and being updated with policies, because look, you know, and I know, especially those kind of veterans in the game, they know, you will know that there are many changes that have happened over time, and they keep happening, and they will still keep happening. Changes keep happening. And like I said, do check out my playlist for breaking news, for the latest things that have happened, so that you stay updated. But you need to stay updated with Etsy, because look, in a flash, and I keep saying it, and I really feel for the Etsy sellers that have lost stores, have stores suspended, shut down, because of things that they never knew, things that are not their fault, things that they maybe didn't stay updated with. You need to stay updated. This is your business. This is your livelihood. And if it is that, then you need to stay on top of it. And the way to stay on top of it is to make sure that you adhere and stick to and stay updated with these kind of policies that are coming through. So yeah, I really do like believe in that. And especially with all the scams and things that have been going on lately, it's like a minefield. You got to be real careful. But yeah, drop me a comment below, man. Let me know also what's your experience. Has anything happened to you lately? I'd love to hear from you, because like I said, I got people that I know that, and it's been sad. This is why I say, and that's why I'm creating a playlist of alternative places that you can sell your digital products, pod products, because I believe in don't put all your eggs in one basket. I'm a firm believer of that. Don't just have Etsy as your marketplace where you sell. Actually, you can extract that information, create a Shopify store, sell on something like Creative Fabrica, sell on something like Gumroad, and I'm doing a playlist on this. So please, 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 guys. And also it's another income stream, right? So sorry, I got sidetracked. I just wanted to give you a few bits. So these are gonna be these are gonna be updated. So you can also find this. I'm gonna put the links of these below. But yeah, basically it's really about, the idea is about strengthening the new onboarding process for shops to keep, I guess they're saying, to keep the community safe. And you know, if you do strengthen the onboarding and not anybody, anybody can just open up a shop like that, then I guess it's a good thing. So it's definitely about adding an enhanced identity shop security, but also introducing a shop setup fee to support the security. And look, I can understand that a fee is needed for this because, it's not free to set up security and verification. Obviously, it requires some kind of software or something, and it needs a payment. But as it says we'll start by introducing this fee to some new shops. Now that, I guess that this is going to start with some new shops and then they're going to roll it out for every new shop. I just guess this was going to happen. This is a non-refundable upfront investment, which will help ensure new shops are committed to running a business on Etsy, right? And then obviously the third part of after that is exploring changes to payment schedules. So brand new shops, where they will obviously that don't have a proven track record of sales, changes to funds, changes to payment schedules will be introduced. Okay, whether it be withholding payments until a certain time. There isn't the actual detail in this yet in terms of how long are the funds going to be held for, and how and what actually is a proven shop. What does it mean to be a proven shop, and when will they stop withholding the funds? So there's a few questions, to be fair, on this. And then finally, what's next? Let me just look at this. We'll be introducing and testing out these changes over the next few months. And while we're working to raise the bar for new members for our community, we're equally committed to keeping them safe and helping them thrive once they're here. We'll continue to focus on education and adding protections to help sellers avoid scams that target new business owners. Yeah, so that's what I was saying. It's really about that, really about protection and helping to avoid these scams or scammers. These updates are critical to keeping our marketplace safe, and we're excited to continue our efforts to strengthen the Etsy seller community so that everyone can thrive on Etsy. This is just a quick reminder, these changes only apply to newly created shops. So guys, you guys are up and running and this does not apply to you. These are for any new shops that are going to be created. So yeah, guys, I'm going to keep it there. That's short and sweet. Hopefully, do check out my other breaking news that I've done recently, other videos. I hope that was useful. Please drop me a comment below. If you know anything else around this, it will be extremely useful. But yeah, that's the update for now, and I shall see you on the next one. Take care.